that for each of us. Like, let's take a minute before we get into this video and say, I pray to all that's mighty and all of the gods and all that's holy that we all have accountability in 2023 with everything that we do regarding ourselves, self-love, happiness, overall being, and what's best for us, let's do it. And I put myself in that God, okay? All right. I take a quick break just to verify, because that's one thing we are going to do. And you guys already know I'm a talker, so I'm going to talk for at least like 5 minutes, because that's just who I am as a person. I just talk. I'm a talker. That's how I have a YouTube channel on the TikTok. I love to talk. And I don't get tired. And let's just keep talking. And let's keep going with it. And let's see. Bam. You ready? Because I'm ready. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get it. So. I'm just laughing at myself because I know I should have done. I really didn't have this much makeup. I'm telling you, I cleaned out all the ears. Oh, snap! I forgot one more. BRB. Okay, so in total, I had this one and my brush set. This brush set I got from Target. I got this from Target, and this was like $5 or something like that, less than 10, and it holds everything in here. And this one I got some, so we're gonna go to that too. But I wanted to also, I did a massive like clean out of everything, and I saw a lot of like people and other content creators do videos where they've like talked about like how people just like hype it up for the brands that they're partnering with, the products really work or not, or if they're really good and if they hold up to what they're supposed to hold up to. So hot in here. Hold on, it's so hot in here. I had a fan on. I turned the fan on. If it's a little loud, that is loud. Turn it off right now. Actually, it's light out and it's super nice. There we go. Open up my window. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I opened up the window. Got a little hot in here. So I saw a lot of creators on both platforms, TikTok and YouTube, talk about like different products that they use, and that to say, is it really, essentially, is it worth the hype or not? And for me, I think that's really important, that we have to, with me, to be transparent as people who are in the space, specifically if you're getting paid for it and if you're not. So I will preface this, start off saying, I have bought everything with my own money over a year's time. And I'm a person, like, if something works for me, I'm going to keep it until I can't use it anymore, or else I use it all up. Then I will replace it. So, and as a dark skin girl, that's really important that we have the transparency, because everyone, no matter your subscriber count, where your popularity, who you are, all that stuff doesn't really matter, because everyone's going to see this eventually. And you want to be as honest, transparent, and just open with everything, as far as like if people are spending their own hard money that they saved and they worked hard for on products that you say are good but aren't really good, and they're coming at you. Let's not do that over here. So me, I'm going to be honest no matter what, forever. So if you don't know, now you know. Let's get into the video, okay? So let's start off with a couple of holy grail items that I did decide to keep that I really enjoy and that really work out for me. So with these, I have the Milk Hydro Gel Primer, which I saw Jackie Aina's channel a couple years ago. And she used it, and she has similar complexion to me, and I was like, let me try. This will grip you. Sometimes I just use that and my Lermer CA powder, and I'll just wear that. It'll blur it out, and that's it. And I said the name, and I put a couple like lip gloss on, chapstick on that one. This one is really good too. This is the Fenty Pro Filter True Matte Mattifying Primer, and this is milky. When I say it's milky, you see that? You see the consistency of that? And this is how it just like drips. Versus my, you see I use this one more. See that? I love this one more. Because it's more natural finish. My Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing. You see the different consistency that this is? This is more milkier than this one. This is more of a jelly consistency. They're both great products. But depending on the occasion, I'll use this one for full glam. This one I use every day. And hence, that's why. This one is not even halfway done. And this one is almost done. So, that's another one. And, put those back. And also I have this Milk Makeup Forever primer. This is the gray reducer one. This one, you see that? There you go. Focus. There you go. You see that? This is a really good one for people or darker complexions that have like golden skin or golden undertones. Because sometimes underneath certain lighter, your makeup will look ashy, and this will help do that. This has the pigment that you're missing. So this is the red reducer, and it'll help with the dry spots. Like I use it right here. My hyperpigmentation on both sides, and like anywhere I have dark spots, it evens it out. And I use that, and it'll do the job. It's not overpowering either, so it's like a primer and a reducer in the same. That's what I really like about it. And now, I will say this. This product, I'm well aware that it's very old, but I ain't gonna stop using it. The KKW Bake Setting Powder, which she used it as a bake powder, but I use it as an overall setting powder because that's just me and how I use it, and it works best for me that way. And look at it. It's old. It's when she was going to revamp it, and she sold, and she stopped making new products that she used like something good, better. And this will snatch you. This is a really good product, and I will not stop using it until I went out. Like, I'm almost done, but yep. The Rare Beauty one is a really good one for a natural finish that's really well. And then the Laura Mercier, I use this with the powder proof. You see how dirty it is. I have to really deep clean and wash these again. But this one, it's like for the full coverage. Like, you want no one to see your fine, your lines, your anything. This is what I use that one for. So these, all three are good. And I had a Fenty one I threw away because I was like, I don't really use it because I wanted to like it, but I got it in the wrong shade. It didn't work for me. Also, shade match. Don't be afraid to not follow what the reps or associates tell you in the store. Find it for yourself if it works out, and then when you get home, you're underneath your own lighting, because it can work well in the store, but when you get at home underneath your own setup and lighting, you're like, this don't work. It makes me look different that I don't want to look. So don't be afraid to go home and try stuff out for yourself. Okay, I'm sorry with this. Enough with the disclaimers. Also, this one, the Fenty Powder Foundation, like, look at that. You can see yourself through here. It's really, really, hi. That's, you can see my phone camera through here. Anyway, okay, this is my tried and true holy grail. This is a full, to me, this is a medium coverage, it said. But to me, it's full. It, like, blurs my face, everything. I use that a little bit on, like, a little, like, I use a powder brush, and it buffs it. It's amazing. I use a powder proof, and it's just a really good product. I use that. And then this is another tried and true one that I like to use. The Rem Beauty eyeliner. It's really well. Like that. That's what I do, and I use that a lot because it's a kohl So it's not like a liquid or anything. It's a straight up pencil, but it's like smoothness, and it stays and glides in it all day long. Wears super lovely. And of course we have my Frenchy sticks. Those are not giving up anytime soon. And another one I want to showcase real quick. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. This stick, I had it in a different color. This one is the deep. This is dark deep. So this is the contour stick that I use for Mario. Love this stuff. It like helps outline. I use this and then I smudge it up. Best step. So this I use to help outline my face, and it gets like right here, and it's a natural finish. Now this powder is the one from Sephora, the brand Sephora. You see that? This is like Sephora brand. There we go. There, put it on line, you can see it. But it's like, this is a powder. So this one is a little bit heavy. You don't have to use a lot of it. Like maybe once, like, you see how dirty my pan is. That's how much I use this thing, like a lot. And that's a good one. This is 18. This one, I believe, it's like 35 to 40, between that range. And also, this is my Everyday Mented Cosmetics palette that I use. It's really, well, I use this one, and it's really well, works really well on your dark skin tones. You have to do a base if you don't want to do a base. You can do a base, like concealer, primer, whatever you want to use. But for me, if I'm with like a more natural finish, I don't use that, and it still works perfectly and it stays on all day. Versus the other products that I had, it doesn't. Like, I'm telling you, like a couple ones that I don't really like and mess with anymore because they just don't work. And it's like, why am I spending all this time and money if my products don't work? Like, it makes no sense. So, anyone in here listen? No, I am not. Awesome. So, for me, it's a couple different ones. Like this one, I don't really like too much. This one is from Tarte. It's the Big Ego, like volumizing mascara. Like, look at that brush. That's a good brush, but it didn't do anything. That's all it is. I didn't really lose it, so I may use that like as a backup. But like, no. This is fine, but like, see, I didn't use it. But like, look, it's like super nice and all, but like, I don't really like it because like the internet said it was like it worked really well. But it doesn't work well on me. It dried up my lips and everything, so I'm not gonna use that anymore. And then these two are really good. The eyeshadow primer, this helps with like my glitter staying on really well, and I use that and mix it in. And then this one, baby, these are both long lasting primers. Like this one gives out more. This one is a 24-hour Too Faced primer, and it just works. Like I can't describe it. It has like a blue shadow primer and like blue light defense, so like it helps with blue lighting and stuff, and this works really well. And I think this is my first. Can I open it? But like, yeah, this is a good one. So, that was on hard. So you see how good this one is? It's like, look at that wand. It's like perfect. Like, it goes over, and then you can detail everything. Like, it's a really nice one. And then this one too. It has similar brushes. This one too, but this is the smaller bottle. But like, both of these, I would never give up. Like, in conjunction with these two together, magical. And then let's go with the ones I'm gonna throw away. I need to throw away. I have not used, but I just use it because they're convenient. The Morphe, these, I wasn't a big fan. I used it because it did the job, but like, look at it. I barely even used it, and I used it a couple times, but this is going in the garbage too. Like, I had a Too Faced one that I threw away. Even though it was cute and had the funky colors and they're super nice and the bases were nice, I just didn't use it. Now, this one I used pretty often. and I really enjoyed it, but it still didn't give like the like what I was, wanting in the shadow. Like I want to see it, feel it, have it vibrant. And the Mented one does that for me. These are like neutrals. And look at it. I had to get 2 different ones, but they look just the same, but have different color stories. Like this one is more like deep and have purpley. This one is more like black and brown. And I'm like, why do I have to have 2 palettes? They cost like $9, but no, these are 12. These are like 12 and they were on sale for $6. So that's why I got them, to get the same effect as one. They were like, it was like $20, I think, or something like that. 20 or 30 on those. But those are going in the garbage too. So that, in conjunction with everything else that I have in here, it's like I'm really realizing what works for me and what doesn't. I'm just going to stick to that. So if you want to see any other like videos as far as like what products really work that I can try like for dark skin, let me know. And we can go from there. And thank you again for watching my video. And have a good day. I love you. And welcome to the fam. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. What are you doing? And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.